Newly filed court papers describe how a fake voter guide in St. Johns County in 2024 was created, how elected leaders allegedly helped get the guides into mailboxes, and how the scheme to trick voters unraveled. According to those court documents, one of the main players is Brianna Jordan, a campaign consultant whose clients include candidates in the 2024 St. Johns County races. She's accused of creating this fake voter guide that looked similar to the official St. Johns County Republican voter guide. Court documents reveal that on August 1st of 2024, Jordan held a secret envelope stuffing operation at a house she rented on Grant Street in St. Augustine. According to those documents, witnesses reported a group was there for at least 5 hours to stuff the fake voter guides into envelopes. The documents say that Jordan mailed those guides out of Jacksonville and Orlando to Republican, quote, super voters in St. Johns County. Now, when people receive these fake guides, the chair of the St. Johns County Republican Party reported it to the sheriff's office. An investigation started, and court documents reveal that Jordan destroyed evidence by burning the fraudulent guides in the backyard of the campaign house. These three are now being accused of a part of that group that was at the campaign house. So the three people I'm referring to, St. Johns County Commissioners Sarah Arnold and Christian Whitehurst, along with St. Augustine Beach City Commissioner and former Mayor Dylan Rumwell. They're all facing charges of conspiracy in connection to the fake voter guide. There is an arrest warrant out right now for Brianna Jordan. That's the campaign consultant. She's facing the same charges along with a felony charge of tampering with evidence. So tonight we're hearing from a poll worker, a woman who was a poll worker at the primary election day, handing out what she says were the official voter guides. Our Sydney Deshawn spoke with that woman tonight. And Sydney, she says this controversy has left many voters in St. Johns County questioning the integrity of the election process.
And Anthony, she says public trust has taken a hit. Now she's calling for those involved to step down, saying this situation is sending the wrong message to voters and the public.
I mean, greed. This is greed.
Yvonne Lochbaum, a retired naval officer and former school board candidate, was working at the polls during the 2024 primary election. She says she was at the Nocatee polling location handing out the official Republican voter guide. But just feet away, she says a different one was being given to voters.
And we were saying, well, no, they're not. This is not the correct voter guide.
Lochbaum says she and other volunteers had already learned a fake guide had been mailed to voters, so they were trying to make sure people had accurate information before heading inside.
They were not endorsed by the Republican Executive Committee. So we tried to educate as many people as we could before going into the polls.
Denver Cook, chair of the St. Johns County Republican Party, says his organization put out the official voter guide with the group's endorsed candidates for the 2024 election.
This is the worst possible behavior of an elected official.
Now with 5 people, including St. Johns County Commissioner Sarah Arnold and Christian Whitehurst, facing criminal charges connected to the alleged scheme, Lochbaum is thankful action is being taken.
I mean, we're coming up to the 2-year mark. Finally, justice has been served. And some people really kind of gave up hope that, our justice system was not going to follow through. But so that's a huge win now that our justice system came through for our people.
Cook adding on, saying the allegations have already done damage.
We need to get to a point where our citizens trust the system and trust that their vote matters and that it's not being stolen.
And Lochbaum believes the first step is for those involved to resign.
Apologize to the public.
Now, I did reach out to the legal team representing those involved in the case, and we haven't heard back at this hour. Everyone involved in this case is set to be arraigned. That's at 1:30 on August 3rd.